Jesse, we have to cut my screen time.
Mr. White, why do we need to do that?
You don't understand, Jesse. I'm breaking bad tech habits.
Jesse, come on. Oh, hi everyone. Serious tech YouTuber BubVisuals here. And today, once I'm done putting away these Animal Crossing figures and an unholy amount of sticky tape, we're going to be doing just that. We're going to be talking about how to break bad tech habits. Do you like that show? Not really sure what that intro was. I think I've just had a lot of those Breaking Bad clips in my YouTube recommendations recently. Anyway, let's talk about tech... Let's talk about tech habits. Oh, hi! Welcome to my bedroom. I don't want to show my bed because chances are I make it wrong and I don't want the internet to know I'm bad at making beds. So one bad habit that I've personally tried really hard not to do is to not keep your phone either next to or worse, in your bed. Try keeping it either on a dresser or at the end of your bed if you need it for an alarm, because this kind of serves for two benefits. One, you actually need to get out of bed to turn your alarm off, and you're much less likely to just grab your phone and get distracted. Now, this will take some serious getting used to, so if you like listening to podcasts at night or watching videos, then I personally recommend using an iPad for this. I've generally found iPads to be slightly less distracting than phones. I'd honestly say first and foremost because of its size. It makes it significantly harder to just pop it in and out of your pocket. Speaking of which, the next tip is to keep your phone out of your pocket whenever you can. And while this may seem weird, a lot of us have got into the habit of keeping our phones in our pockets. So, why am I suggesting this? Well, I actually did an experiment a while ago where I had to cut my phone time down to 1 hour a day for a week, and I found one of the best ways for me to do this was simply not to keep my phone in my pocket all the time. I found that when I was at home, just keeping my phone in a different room meant that whenever I was doing something passive like making toast, I wouldn't just pull my phone out my pocket and get completely distracted. Phones are designed to be as addictive as possible with bright screens, things like raise to wake, and of course, always on displays. So if you keep your phone out of arm's reach when you're not using it, or add some friction between you and your phone, for example, keeping it in your bag, this can greatly reduce the chances of you getting sucked in. By the way, in this point of the video, I just want to clarify, I don't think phones are a bad thing. There's a reason why I review a lot of phones on this channel. I really like them, but I want the relationship between technology and us to be as healthy as possible. I want to enjoy my tech without having a dependence on it, so I don't get to the point where I'm using my tech from the moment I wake to the moment where I go to sleep. So yeah, I found either keeping your phone in another room or if you're out, keeping your phone in your bag can help you not get distracted and stop you from using your phone a little bit too much. And this leads me on to the next thing. Have some different hobbies. Often it can be super easy to get sucked into tech if it's your only hobby, so I'd suggest finding some other things that you enjoy. As some of you may know, I really enjoy getting very nerdy about coffee. In fact, I just made a Patreon video explaining step by step how I make my coffee. I have a ton of fun with that. And another thing I really enjoy is playing and making music. Now, while this can often involve tech, I personally have the most fun keeping things as analog as possible. For example, when I'm playing guitar, I use pedals instead of plugging it into my computer and using digital effects, or I just play acoustic. But it must be said, ever since I got this Jazzmaster, I've been using my pedals a lot more. So what tuning's this in? E flat. And that's all I dare play of that. Hold on, I don't want to scratch my guitar, so I'm gonna... So yeah, it can help to, if you got the day off and you want to chill, have some non-related tech hobbies to avoid all of your free time becoming tech time. The next tip kind of depends from person to person, but having a cutoff time daily can be helpful to stop you from staying on your phone until like 3 a.m. It's not exactly a secret at this point that bright screens late at night can have some pretty drastic impact on your circadian rhythm. And as someone who's had sleep issues for the better part of like 9 years now, I try to not use tech an hour before I go to sleep, unless I've got a very good reason to. For example, I've been doing one of those late night editing sessions again. So in these situations, I make an effort to stay up for at least half an hour after I'm done. I try to spend around 30 minutes winding down, maybe meditating, reading a book, purely to help me get better quality sleep rather than patchy, poor quality sleep, leading me to be even more tired the next day than if I'd just stayed up that little bit longer. This is definitely a habit worth getting into, as who wants to be tired all the time? It just makes everything worse. You have less energy, you can concentrate less, and you're more likely to slip on the rest of your habits. Also, your health. That's a consideration too. Now we have one that's not really related to phones, I know, shocker. We're talking about video games. I'd advise that if you struggle with what I talk about, try to not keep either video game consoles or gaming PCs in your bedroom. Now, this may not be the best idea, but I keep my PlayStation in my studio and my Nintendo Switch in my bedroom. I personally find this PlayStation more distracting as I'm currently really enjoying the Bloodborne DLC, and I really don't want to end up playing late at night, as again, it's very easy to get sucked in. Video games are a lot of fun, but they are also pretty damn addictive. So if you go on for a quick game and accidentally stay on till like 2 AM, that again isn't a great habit to get into. So I found that keeping your gaming devices outside of your bedroom can help avoid this. Keeping a PlayStation in my studio may not be the best thing for productivity, but seriously, your health is much more important than some productivity. And hey, you can always work on some productivity habits too. So yeah, if you are the type to go on for one game and then accidentally play till 2 AM, then maybe put some friction between you and your gaming devices. I personally don't really have troubles with overgaming, but I certainly know people who do, so hopefully this helps. Finally, don't overdo it. It's always good to take on new, healthy habits, but it's important not to take mishaps to heart. If you slip up, don't worry about it, try again tomorrow. It's much better to do that than strive for perfection, burn out, and give up altogether. Alright guys, so that's it for today. I hope you've enjoyed this one. This one has been a little bit different, but I've had a lot of fun making it. Let me know, by the way, what are some healthy tech habits that you've started? Feel free to let me know in the comments. I always enjoy reading those. Once again, huge thank you to everyone who supports the show on Patreon. If you want to help support the show, get awesome wallpapers, bonus videos, and much more, then feel free to check it out. As for now, as always, thank you for watching. Remember to like the video if you want to see more content like this, and smash that subscribe button. I'm done for now, and I will see you guys in the next one.